Hi everyone, welcome back. Welcome back to another spooky craft. Today we're going to be making some bracelets and I got the inspiration from Pinterest. Not so much the same colors, but we do have some of those colors. And right now we're just using orange and purple, gold, white, and black. These right here came from Hobby Lobby and these came from Joann Fabric. These, I can't remember where I got them from, but I think Walmart. I think the beads came from Walmart and Amazon. And we're using this stretch magic cord. So we're making stretch bracelets. And I've already prepped the string, but want to. And I'm using my needles that I got from 7 Great. I'll leave information in the I'll leave the information in the description box for 7 Great. I think my coupon code still works, so you can get some money off, a little bit of money off. A little bit of money off helps go a long, long way. So again, I'm just stretching the cord, and what I'm doing is I'm just doing a weird little pattern, 3 3 1 1 3 3 1 1. So I think what I'll do this time, because this is so boring, right? And I don't have my little bead clamp on here. I usually use my binder clamp because we don't want no spillage. Spillage is not good. So we're doing spooky and fright. I've already did boo. And they're a little bit loose, but I think that'll be fine for stacking, and maybe, we'll string some more. But this takes so much time. It takes a long time to do those, and we're not using a bead spinner. We're using our hands. And these seed beads are tiny. We will do some more jewelry projects throughout this month, hopefully. I want to try to stay on task. I know it's later in the day, but the way my life is just the way it is, okay? So I'll show you a first. And what these are the beads that don't fit over the eye. So, but they'll fit on some other project eventually. So I'm just doing, we're going to change it for 4. I did 3 because boo is just 3 letters, right? But let's do 4, even though fright and spooky are more than 4 letters. And this is the boring part. I didn't want to scoop or pour any out, but I may have to in move my process down. So there we go. We got 4 so far. And then we're gonna go 4. Now, I was gonna say, don't get too excited and try to stack them on because they may not fit and you have to take them all off. And or they may fall off. Seed beads don't really, they're irregular. So you want to be mindful of that as well. And then you just pick one of these and repeat. So the cycle is 4 4 1. I just said don't stack them, and here we are. I'm gonna show you. Let's see. That worked. Yay. Because stacking will help go faster, yes. Let me see if I can tell you the size of these. 6 0. So 6 0. And I don't know the size of this. I lost the packaging for the white and silver ones, but there we go. And looks good so far. I mean, it's a Halloween bracelet, so I feel like you can stack those anyway. I hope that makes sense, right? So let's see. We got 4, all fit, all fit, all fit. And so we go back to our original one, which is white. Now these I feel are smaller, but they're probably all 6 0. Yep. And then the same thing. So I'm going to go ahead and work on this. I'll show you how we do the letters, and then I'll come back at the end to tie it off. All right, so almost done. That was quick. When I go to measure it, I want it to be roughly not super tight, but snug, right? Because these are not tight at all. And I like that. I like that it's loose like that. So I'm going to go ahead and take Spooky, and I picked out the gold letters for S K and Y. So we want to make sure we put this S on properly. There we go. No, that's wrong. So S, and I think we're going to use, uh, we'll use black. P O O K Y. And the reason why we're using it like that is because it started off with the black one and I didn't want to put the white. I just felt like the black would look better. And then we'll go back to orange. I feel like this needle, I used a different needle earlier, but I dropped it on the floor and I cannot be bothered to bend over to pick it up. Right now, I want to get the video done. Um, so, yeah, I have to get that later. You see how this glue or ink, whatever paint they use, doesn't allow it to go. I just put it there because even though it doesn't fit on this needle, it might fit on another needle. And if not, we can always just throw it in the trash. Okay, so we got our N. And I just like to check it out once I put the lettering on there because, yep, it's getting loose. It's loose already, which I don't like that we have come to a very end of this piece. You see, they both match up, and they are both purple. If you see these, I think it's you can't really tell where it ended and where it began, but that's okay. So now we're gonna go with white, and I decided not to pour everything out. I don't feel like separating and putting it all back again. I just want to verify that this is gonna fit my wrist. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, it's definitely gonna fit. So let's go ahead and uh, work this out. And what I do is not make a mess, but it looks like I'm making a mess right now. So now I'm going to adjust this card because I don't want to use all of the card just to cut, but I'm just going to adjust it. And what I mean by adjust is just kind of pull it down a little bit. So even though I have it on my right hand right here, I'm really going to take the, the piece that I haven't cut off and pull the thread through. And the reason why I'm doing that is because now I lessen the amount of thread I need to cut, which is now is this short, right? So I go ahead and be bold and clip it here, and then I just take it and I pull, and then I cut the needle portion off as well. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, no, 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 no. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. It did fall, but it's okay. I'm glad it did it so you can see that if it does, don't get too upset with yourself. You may have to cut a little bit longer cord or use a clamp, right? Don't live recklessly like I just did. And I'm holding my breath so I don't pull the other end too crazy. Yep. All right, and then we're gonna put our little cap in back on, and then we're going to take this and match up the ends again like we just did. And we're going to match up these ends again and adjust the string just a little so it's even on both sides. Because everybody likes to have it even, right? And then pull, taut, tight, very tight. Because it's stretch cord, right? It's going to get some give over time. And we don't want it to be loosey goosey. A little loose is okay, but not a lot of loose. Now, why is this inside of this knot? You see how it's poking out? We don't want that. So let's pull it a little bit. Let the purple figure out why is the purple in this piece. Seriously. Okay. Hold on. Let's see. So we got four. Okay. It was caught up. Caught up. Mm-mm-mm. Okay. Tie knot. Once we get a good knot, we should be good to go, but sometimes the fingers slip. All right. Good knot. I did it 2 times. This will be the third one. Another knot and then one more. Now, if you want to, which I recommend, if you have fancier knots that you know how to tie, go ahead and do that. What I'm going to do is at the end of when I finish all of them, I'm going to scoop. I'll show you now. So we're just going to cut this here like that. And then I'm going to just stretch it out some. And you see it fits really nicely on my wrist. This one fits a little bit more snug. Oh my goodness. You see what I did? I put 1 O. So I'm going to fix this. So this whole bracelet is ruined, but it's okay. I'm going to fix this and come back when we're working on our next word. And this one is looser, so that's okay. This one will go up some, right? Anyway, let me fix Spooky with 1 O. All right, well, we have got Spooky and Fright completed. We got one more to do. And then I think I'm going to make two bracelets to go in between. So it'll probably be black, white, orange, purple, purple, something like that, just to break it up. So on this one, the Fright one, the pattern is um, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then it's three, and then this three, and then the gold three, and then the gold. So that's what we're getting ready to do with this Fright. So again, repeat, stretch out your card. You know, you want to pre-stretch your card out first so that it's good to go. Eye your needle, thread the needle, and then you want to stretch it again once you get it like that. And so the pattern is 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, gold. And this is how it looks. So there's a pattern of three, basically three, and repeat with the gold. So 2, 1. I'm gonna tell y'all a secret. This getting so low freaks me out. I'm like, I need more. But I'm like, no, you don't. You have plenty other things you could use. I am trying to use up some stuff, like seriously use things up and not replace them. And that is freaking me out. So that's one, two, excuse me, 1, 2, 3. And now we go gold. And then we do 2. Now with seed beads, as I stated, they are not even equal in size, anything like that. So if you want, or if you're going for like a perfect creation, this probably is not the thing for you to be doing because it's not going to be perfect. It's going to be um, uneven in the measuring. So 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, gold. And now with fright, we're just doing F R I G H T. All right. And so I have this piece holding on to it for dear life. And then we put another gold. Again, I'm trying not to be so messy with the stuff. So then we apply. So it's still too small. So now I'm just going to put some more on the edge. And then I'll come back at the very end. All right, so now we are tying the knots so that we could cut it. So this is how it looks. Fright. I'm so glad I didn't put any letters upside down or leave any out like I did with Spooky. And now we'll have. So Boo is the biggest one and it's the most least amount of words, letters. See? So now what we'll do is we'll just make a, yeah, Boo is huge in comparison to the other ones. And I think that's okay. I don't want to redo it. I really don't. And this Boo is also equally, oh no, this Boo is bigger. Hmm, that's crazy. I might redo it. I don't know. But yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and fix this fright. So we got our Boos over here and then fright. So what I am doing is just cutting it down some. And now I'm going to wiggle the T to the knot. Because after I finish everything, I'm going to use my glue. The cement glue and glue the T shut. Basically, I'm going to glue the knot into the T so that it can't move. And, we'll be okay. Hopefully. Hopefully, y'all. Hopefully. So, right there. And then all this excess I'll cut off, but I'm leaving it out for now. So now the only thing left to do is to just make some filler bracelets, which are I'm probably gonna just freestyle that, maybe. All right, y'all. It's been a journey. My household is very disruptive. I am gonna try to get back to doing my crafts in the morning time when everyone is asleep because my mental health is at stake right now. So, anyway, this is what we have created. The boos are too big, so I'll restring those, just not tonight. Tomorrow morning at some point, I'll restring those. And then spooky is spelled correctly, both of them. Fright is spelled correctly as well. And I like how they came out. I'm not going to glue this down until I finish all of the other ones, like restringing this. And I'll get all those and redo them. And then I made these two to fill in This one is a little bit too snug for me. It's fine. It looks great, right? But I like for them to be a little bit loose. So I'm going to probably cut this down again and restring it. And this one fits good. And this one fits a little bit loose, but that's okay. And so the pattern is pretty much the same. So we got two, hold on, let's turn it around this way. So it should be almost the same. Two, one, 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 two, one, 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 two. The same colors. And then this one gave me such a headache. It's two, one, uh, one, two, one, two, one, three, one, three, one, two, one, two, one, three, one, three. This one's a little bit too tight, so I'm going to readjust that one. But overall, I am happy with what we have created. I hope that you have enjoyed this. If you were crafting along with me, let me know in the comment section, what are you doing with your seed beads. I want to say thank you all for watching. Until next time, happy crafting.